Dogs taking over the ballpark for the series opener with the Mud Hens taking on the Bats. It's Chicks who dig the long ball, though, and the Hens produce plenty of those. Top of the first, Levi Jordan gets it going for Louisville, jumps out of here, 2-0 Bats. The lead's not going to last. Spencer Torkelson in the home half, his sixth blast, a solo shot. Two batters later, Dylan Dinger, all tied up for a few minutes. Top two, Hernan Perez, pow, deep to left. Bats take the lead 3-2. Bottom two, anything you can do. Ryan Kreidler can do better. A solo shot ties it right back up. Louisville ups the lead to 7-3 after three. Dingler is back in the fourth. Another deep ball. 15 this season for the Buckeye. We're not even halfway home in this game. Bottom five, Riley Unroe. The deficit now 7-5. Next batter, Andrew Navigado. Back-to-back jacks. Hens within one. They lead by one after Ryan Valade triples in two later in the inning. Top of the seventh, though, Levi Jordan again. His second of the night. Tied 8-8. Valade comes back, gives Toledo the lead. And in the eighth, Levon Soto steals it back. Back. Two-run homer. It's the 10th home run of the night. Torkelson ties it at 10, so they have to play 10 innings. And sometimes you don't need to go deep. Just deep enough. Hens load him with one down for Valade. Save yourself, Akil Baddoo. The sac fly scores him to walk it off 11-10. 10 homers, 21 runs, 30 hits. Matt Melzek and Jim Weber, have you ever?
Well, you could certainly make the case. Jim Weber, you've seen a few games in your career, just a couple. They don't get any wilder than maybe tonight. This was as wild as it gets.
You know, the Mud Hens come up with 6 home runs tonight. The Bats had 4. That's 10 total. There was 30 hits in the game. The Mud Hens, of course, had lost 5 straight, and sometimes it takes a game like this to get out of that. And it took us 3 hours and 14 minutes to get out of it with a 11-10 win in 10 innings. A lot of excitement.
Yeah, Mud Hens were only 4 for 15 with runners in scoring position tonight, but when you hit 6 home runs, I mean, all of them were solo shots. That might be a rarity thing, too.
You know, earlier this year we had a game with 7, but tonight you had Dylan Dinger with 2, Torkelson had 1, Kreidler had 1, and then back-to-backers Unroe and Navigado in the 5th inning. All of those home runs in the first 5 innings of the game.
Yeah, certainly for the Mud Hens. And, you know, when you look back on this game, they trailed at 1.7-3, Jim. And the way it was going over the weekend and maybe even in the Omaha series, that might have been enough to put the Mud Hens away. But they came roaring back tonight. Those home runs really jump-started their offense. And then, you know, you get into the extra innings, and as long as you can get a runner to third base when you're in a tie game, you got a chance to win, and they certainly had that.
Yeah, and I think this is the type of game it takes to get out of a losing streak. It's kind of a struggle in a way. But then at the same time, you get in the clubhouse thinking, hey, we scored 11 runs on 15 hits. Things opened up.
Yeah, it certainly did, and they posted this win tonight, which ends a 5-game losing skid for the Toledo Mud Hens. They'll look to make it back-to-back going into tomorrow, right back out here at Fifth Third Field.